Hello and welcome to day 85 in the Not Alone Today Chronological Bible Reading Plan with Joseph and Anu. Today we are reading Psalm 23 and this week we will be in the English Standard Version, the ESV.
Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God. So by way of quick recap, today we have read Psalm 23, full stop. A Psalm of David, and I think just the title says everything about it. Yeah. And we have jumped from 1 Samuel 16 to Psalm 23 because at the end of 1 Samuel 16, we were introduced to the character of David. And I should say that because the book of Psalms is such a book that, apart from a few that had details in the heading that indicated what had happened while it was written or when it was written, most of the Psalms we don't know when they were written. And so what the Chronological Bible Plan designers had done is to insert some of these Psalms with as best as when they thought it came into the story in the timeline, or just by mere understanding of the fact that, okay, David wrote this, we are talking about David at the moment, or this aspect of David's life, let's bring in this particular Psalm, which is why we have found ourselves in the popular Psalm 23.
Yes.
We've just read that David was a shepherd.
Yes.
And so it just makes a natural sense and connection point to talk about a psalm in which he portrayed the Lord as his own shepherd. What stood out to you?
It's just the assurance of the psalm. It's like he's reaffirming what he knows of God and using that to comfort himself. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. It's my leader, the one who leads me. And that is quite comforting.
Indeed. And it's very personal in that sense. And there's just so much that can be unpacked from every single line in the psalm. One of the things that stands out to me personally is verse 3, where it says, "He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake." One of the striking things about David's life is how, even though he was living over 1,000 years before Jesus would come, he had a very profound understanding of the new covenant, and almost felt like he was living in the reality of the new covenant in his own day while he was still under the old covenant. Because this whole idea of being led in the paths of righteousness, not for what we have done's sake, but for the sake of the name, the authority, the identity, the covenant-keeping nature of God, is a new covenant understanding that it's not up to us at the end of the day. If it initiates your salvation, it's going to perfect it. Of course, we then continue to work it out because he's working in us both to will and to do of his good pleasure. But at the end of the day, he does it all for his name's sake, not because we've been the best of the best of the best of his children or his sheep.
True. And it reminds us of 1 Peter chapter 2 that says, "We at times wandered like sheep, but we returned to the shepherds and bishop of our souls, Jesus Christ." The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want.
Indeed.
He provides the feeding, the protection, the strategy, the daily plans, the to-do. We're literally just following in his footsteps. He's our shepherd. We'll lack for nothing.
Indeed. Every time I read Psalm 23 and see how we are portrayed as sheep, I'm reminded of an experience I had in Lagos many years ago when a train was coming at full speed and there was a flock of sheep without shepherd, running as though they were scared of the train. And the train literally caught up and overtook them, but they still kept on running as though the danger was still there. And it's obvious that they had no shepherd, and what the first sheep in front is doing is what all the other ones were just following to do. And I pitied them, like literally pitied them. And the Holy Spirit stopped me in my tracks to say, you're pretty much like that sometimes. We just run after what we don't even know. We don't know what is chasing us. We don't know what we are afraid of. We just move helplessly. Yet, above all else, He longs to be able to lead us. He longs to be able to guide us. He longs to be able to be our shepherd in every sense of the word.
True.
We just need to submit and trust in His leadership. We'll turn the page on day 86 and begin to see more into the story of David, especially the popular chapter where he encountered Goliath. But till then, just remember,
you're not alone.
Today, God bless you.